Dean Olmsted with Times Fiber Communications. I'm the Manager of Training and Development, and today we're doing videos on the proper handling and preparation of drop cable and connectors. This segment we're going to be covering drop cable. That's the RG6, RG59, and RG11 cables that run from the tap to the home, aerial and underground. Be the proper handling of it, not to damage it when you're starting to install it. Alright, now I just want to show you, this is a piece of RG6. It's a standard piece of coax cable. We'll talk about the components in it. First, we have our copper-clad steel center conductor, our foam dielectric in here. It's an air dielectric, or no, it's a foam dielectric cable. It's got a layer of foil over it, the braid, and then the jacketing. That's what protects it from moisture and gives it isolation from external signals and from leaking our signals out. Handling this cable, you have to be very careful. It is very robust in the signal it takes, but it is still fragile when you play with it or work with it. In the respect is, if I overbend it and do this to it and kink it, then it is no longer a 75 ohm impedance cable. Because of the foam dielectric in here, the foam dielectric keeps it at 75 ohms because of the ratio of the outer conductor, the outer diameter of the center conductor to the inner diameter of this foil. Anytime I change that relationship where these two sit, I change the impedance of the cable and how it works. So it's very important not to hammer it, to slam it with anything when you're putting it in, or to overbend it. Now, on cables like this with a piece of RG6, depending on the manufacturer, it tells you what the bend radius is. The bend radius is the 90-degree turn you can make with it. And a Times Fiber cable on our RG6, it's 1 inch. Now, the best rule of thumb is we don't expect you to, in the field you're not going to measure it all the time, so the best rule of thumb is to never overbend the cable, and the best way to say is if I have to make a loop, make it so my fist fits in there. That's the easiest way, rather than saying how big is the diameter times 10 to find my loop, is just never go smaller than the size of your fist, and you won't have damaged the cable.